Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Today I have taken a look across the board and actually haven't found any meaningful setups that could be used for immediate trading. So on our setup on New Zealand dollar is still the same, although the downward retracement hasn't started yet, but the market just can't break the resistance of the tweezers that we have discussed in weekly research. So that's why the possible retracement still could happen, and actually nothing new on the New Zealand dollar right now. On the other currencies also I did not see some really clear trading patterns or something of that sort. That's why today we're taking a look at the euro currency briefly. So mostly we will discuss the overall sentiment that we have here and how in general the situation stands from the technical point of view. As you know, on Fridays will be the economic forums meeting of the central banks in Wyoming and Jackson Hole. So investors are waiting for that, and we'll listen what will Yellen say, what will Draghi will say there. So this will be an important moment because they could give some more clarity on the policy of the central banks. Meantime, on the euro currency, guys, situation looks in general bullish because, of course, I do not know what could happen in terms of the demand on the safe haven. Some new geopolitical issue will rise, so we will not take it into consideration right now because it really has no sense to think about it. So, but on the technical picture, it mostly looks bullish. Why? Because take a look at this market. Has shown first bounce up, has failed to continue with high. Here we said this probably ABC division could be completed. Last our discussion on the euro currency, but indeed, take a look what has happened. Market is trying to pass through it first, second time, third time, and every time it was challenged this area, it has met the support. And price returns are back up. This trend, this dotted line, guys, is the previous tops on the weekly chart. So it means that market just has retested this area but hasn't dropped below it. That's why its overall standing looks bullish. Also, this is minor fib level. This is the first moment. Second moment, guys, take a look. That overall action here takes the shape of some kind of the bullish dynamic pressure because trend has showed bearish, but price action mostly stands flat. And usually, when such kind of action appears in the market, it's just a further upward action and taking out of the stop. This is very common practice when you see the bullish dynamic pressure. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, another bullish sign is the failure breakout of the triangle. So actually we have the same consolidation here. Let's take a look at it. It has taken the shape of the triangle. Here was an attempt to pass through it. This was failure breakout, grabbing the stops and kind of the wash rinse. Market returns right back up and shows the opposite breakout. Now it comes to retesting this previous border of the triangle. This will be a support. So that's the moment that we need to keep an eye on during today's session. So if market will able to hold above this trend line and we'll just retest it, this area and start to move up, this will be clear bullish sign. In this case, we could count on reaching 1975 area. So take a look. This will be 127 extension of this most recent retracement. And also, guys, this will be 120.20 is the monthly period resistance one. So this area around 120 level will be the next destination point on the euro currency. So on the intraday charts, on the hourly chart, we have these butterflies. 127 target has been completed. As you can see, this was really fast acceleration to the 127. It's really fast action. And it means that after some meaningful retracement, market indeed could reestablish upward action. So here we need to keep an eye on possible support areas. First one is 1790, but more important level of 17.65 confidence support, and it stands very close to the weekly pivot point. So also this some previous consolidation. As you can see, it's natural support resistance area. Approximately this level stands also around the pivot point. So that's why this market could show retracement. It's probably 1765 area. It looks more attractive. And after that, our prediction could be reestablished. Also, it seems that 1765 it probably will be somewhere around the trend line area. Yes, approximately 1770, just slightly higher. So this will be also trend line support, and that will be important to watch what will happen. So that we see right now on the euro currency. So this market indeed bullish. It should and could retest the broken trend line here and reach the confidence support. If it's really bullish, it should reestablish our prediction with the target approximately around 120 area.